Good evening, everybody, and we welcome you ringside. Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas, and we're just about ready for action.
Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, the Egyptians. His opponents in the blue corner, please welcome Gольzage.
All right, fellas, you remember my instructions in the dressing room? Let's have a good, clean fight, all right?
Opening round here. See if they go the full 12 tonight. Teddy, you just look at the physical stature of these two guys, and it's clear to see one fighter is much stronger than the other. But if you're the fighter who's not as strong, you still got to go out there and win the fight. How do you do it?
Well, first of all, you yell at your manager for making this fight. And then the second thing you do is you make sure that you have good shoes on, good track shoes, and you use them.
Turn the sender with the left hand.
Keep moving.
Oh, and he's got something for himself, and it's a left hand. Way to block there. Very nice job landing that counter punch, getting away from one that was coming at him. Halfway through round number one. Showing you some defense there with the block. What does the jab offer him here?
Victory.
It's as simple as that.
It sure is.
What do you think is most misunderstood about the heavyweight division?
I think it's human nature for people to see these big Goliaths, that they start to think that, hey, they're more sure of themselves, that these guys have more of an abundance of security about themselves, about confidence. And really, it's the opposite. In some ways, these big giants, they're really unsure of themselves because they know they can do damage. They're also worried about damage being done to them.
Way with the jab. Blocks it away.
Keep your distance.
So it's the end of the round. And as both men head back to their respective corners, Teddy, it brings up a good point that's many times not talked enough, but the culture of a corner and how guys conduct themselves. What was always your philosophy in organizing and running a corner?
Well, first of all, only one guy could be in charge. That's the trainer. You can't have too many cooks in the kitchen. It has to be organized like anything else. And you have to have calm people. You only have 1 minute. Maybe by the time the fighter gets back, maybe it's 50 seconds. So you have to be efficient. You can't have guys that are excited. They have to be able to control their emotions just like the fighter does on the outside. And everyone has to know what their job is.
How about that? Another right hand. can see he's trying to score up top, but off the mark there.
Keep the head moving.
90 seconds to go here in this round. That's where he wants to be able to do some damage with his opponent backed up against the ropes. Wow, is he defensively sound. Able to dismiss it.
Keep moving. Keep moving.
Oh, that's gotta hurt. Joe Gholzage's absorbing a left hand. Was just off the mark. Blocks it away. 10 seconds remaining in this round.
Keep your hands, all right? You have to keep your hands up. Okay, listen. I need you to throw 3 punches, combinations. Nice work. Beautiful, beautiful. Don't stand toe-to-toe with this guy. Keep your distance, all right?
And round number 3 is underway. Keeping his hands up, getting rid of his opponent's offense. Good return fire that time. Oh, and there you go. Joe Gholzage's on the bad end of a flush, solid hook. Joe Gholzage's swelling will have to be dealt with immediately. Off the mark. And coming upon the halfway mark of this 3-minute round. The tactical game paying off. You can see the counter punch.
Yeah, you see the counter punch, but you know what I see? I see a little tentativeness now in him because he's afraid to let anything go because when he misses, bang, it gets caught.
A headshot blocked. Good combination to the head. Good looking counter punch. Joe Gholzage's cut man is going to need to be all over this side. The swelling seems to be getting worse.
Well, it's kind of like being a gardener. You have to start getting in there before the weeds come up. You can't wait until the weeds are all over the place and then pull them up. You're going to destroy those beautiful rose bushes. Well, it's the same thing here. You got to get to this eye before the swelling's there. You got to put that end swell, that cold piece of metal, onto that place early on.
His opponent wanted the body. He wouldn't give it to him. Last 10 seconds. He missed with that headshot.
Okay, listen. When he misses with a punch.
Here we go with the 4th round.
Don't stay in one spot.
Parries that punch intended for the head. A crafty counterpunch after a fine defensive effort by Bad Intentions. Bad Intentions, his strategy coming in was to land a lot of jabs. Teddy, you got to grade him out with an A here.
Maybe even an A+, Joe. That plus is the right hand. Once the jab has been there, bang, the right hand came just when it was supposed to. Give him an A+.
Way to block there. And now he's acting like a fighter. Coming back with the right hand after getting scored upon. Targeted counterpunch by Bad Intentions. Able to get away from that headshot with a block.
Get away from those punches. Move your head.
Good block. That punch away. Final 10 seconds.
Up and down, side to side.
There's the headshot, but he parries it away. Round comes to an end. And that's one of those rounds, Teddy, that just takes on a certain style, a certain characteristic, and that was a busy one.
Yeah, it was a busy one. Look, Joe, you don't have to look for these guys. They're right there in front of you.
Why do you think that is? Why do you think sometimes you just get those rounds where it all happens?
Because of styles. You know, styles make fights. In this case, you're seeing proof of that right there. Both guys that are aggressive, both guys that are very confident.
It is unbelievable to sit back and just watch what these guys are willing to give and to take. Wow, what a fight so far.
Well, give and take, that's the key word. Sometimes you're forced to become great. And right now, each one of them are forcing the other to go to great places.
I would assume there has to come a point in this fight where he has to make the commitment to throw the power punches. it's hard to envision a way he's going to win this fight without going down that road.
He doesn't have the confidence to do it. I don't know if he's mentally strong enough to do it. I think he's worried about throwing hard at the guy because maybe in his mind that means the guy will throw hard back at him.
Great fight. I mean, just a great fight. Both guys giving their all back and forth.
It doesn't get much better.
Reaching the halfway mark of this round. Pulls the trigger right away with the left hand after getting tagged himself. Gets rid of that. It was intended for his head. Good looking counter punch. Covers up nicely, gets rid of his opponent's body shot. Final 10 seconds of this fifth round. As this round comes to an end, Teddy, you just get the sense that at any point this fight could come to an end because it is being fought with bad intentions.
Yes, these guys are not behaving like guys that are coming here thinking about going to the scorecards. They're letting everything go in every punch.
A good block by bad intentions. A crafty counter punch after a fine defensive effort by bad intentions. Distance such a key factor always, Teddy, when it comes to defense. With his good foot movement, he's been keeping that distance. His opponent, how does he close that gap properly?
Well, first of all, he's got to use his jab to close it because he's getting picked off coming in. He's getting pot-shotted. So he's got to have something coming at his opponent that keeps him distracted. Use that jab. Now, don't use it conventionally, Joe. You're jabbing at the head, you're not finding nothing. You're just finding space. So jab a little lower. Drop the sights a little bit. Jab at his chest. Just so you touch something, and then you can work your way in. You can start to find them a little.
Game paying off. You can see the counter punch.
Yeah, you see the counter punch, but you know what I see? I see a little tentativeness now in him because he's afraid to let anything go because when he misses, bang, it gets caught.
Wow, just sit back and enjoy this one. You can tell both guys are so determined to give everything they have here tonight.
Joe, it's like the first time you heard Ray Charles sing God Bless America. You knew it was special. You knew you hadn't heard it before. I haven't seen anything like this before.
Pick up the jab. Keep working the jab.
protecting his head well with his guard. End of the round here, a round that saw a lot of action, the kind of round that fans pay to be here to see.
Well, these are TV-friendly fighters, and we figured that coming in.
Able to block that away. It was targeted for his head. Bad intentions is got to be really careful there, Teddy. I mean, he's leaving himself wide open.
And what's going to happen next? See, you know, he's leaving himself open. He hasn't paid for anything yet, but that will be coming before you know it.
Able to dismiss his opponent's shot, and then comes back with an uppercut. Parries that punch intended for the head. Oh, and he returns fire with a left hand. Staying away from those headshots with his defense up top. Nice strike after catching one by Joe Gholzage. Dismisses his opponent's headshot. Keeps his hands up defensively, protecting the head. And he returns on that exchange. See, he's got his guard up really well that time, and it protects his head. Nice block that time. It was intended to the head. Fine fundamentals, good counterpunch. Very accurate work with the hook there after fine defense. What a good war this has been. What a good, solid fight it's been. The kind of fight that tells me somebody wants to get rid of the other guy.
It almost looks like they made a deal where neither one could win by decision, where if they didn't win by knockout, it doesn't count.
In and out, in and out, in and out. Let's move.
Able to defend and then go on the offensive. Nice combination, landing more than one. Both were able to score. Oh, he just misses with that headshot. Good job staying away from the danger there. Blocked there. Joe Calzaghe's cheek is cut. You can see it's opening up now. Boy, that could be a factor later on. A minute to go in what has been a memorable round. Great stuff from these two. Blocks that punch. Good looking counter punch. He had his eyes set on the uppercut, but was unable to land it. He got hit. Oh, now the uppercut. Another round underway, but how many more will we see? You get the sense this fight could be heading towards a stoppage. That was a miss by Bad Intentions. Finds his target again. And just as we anticipated, toe-to-toe right from the start.
No introductions necessary.
Able to get away from that headshot with the block. Good block. Takes one, but gives one. Good work by Joe Calzaghe.
Keep working the jab.
Blocks that belt line well. Halfway through what is one of the best rounds you'll ever see. Just great action.
No, it's unbelievable. I mean, if you love roller coasters, you go to an amusement park. If you want to see left hooks, right hands, every direction, great chins, great endurance, great heart, you come to this fight. You stay right here.
There it is! A well-targeted right hand by Joe Calzaghe. 60 seconds to go. Oh, Joe Calzaghe stunned and he is hurt. Look at that. Smart veteran move. Hurt, so
Punch
you
it out.
hug.
Punch it out.
Exactly what the doctor ordered.
Not what he was looking for. That's a miss right there by Bad Intentions. Tucks those elbows in, blocks the body shot. Combo lands to the head. Keeps his hands up defensively, protecting the head. Oh, and there you go. Joe Calzaghe's been stunned.
Hold it. Let's punch it out.
So here we are at the end of the round. And this is the only chance these guys get to not throw at each other.
Yeah, this is a break. You know, a lot of times fighters find their own way of taking a break during the fight, during the round. These guys really need this minute rest.
Parries that punch intended for the head. Good fundamental work, landing the 1-2 there. keeping his hands up, getting way of his opponent's effort. Blocks it away. Good block there by Bad Intentions. Able to defend and then go on the offensive. He has reached that point in the fight where his only chance is to cash in and hit lotto here. He needs that grand slam, that big knockout punch, doesn't he?
Yeah, and he doesn't have a pen in his hand where he can fill out the numbers, but he does have a couple fists. And what he's going to have to do is find a specific place to aim a shot. Look for one moment, one spot.
Great fight. I mean, just a great fight. Both guys giving their all back and forth.
It doesn't get much better.
Nothing there on the punch by Bad Intentions. Nice block by Bad Intentions. I don't know, Teddy. It just feels like one of those nights, one of those fights where somebody's getting hurt, where this is not going to the judges' scorecards.
I feel like I'm in Coney Island watching one of those hot dog eating contests where somebody's going to try to eat 50 of them, 60 of them. In other words, he's not worried how he's going to feel at the end of the night.
A sound combination by Bad Intentions. Good defense, just covering up down low. Oh, and there you go. Gholzage's in a bad spot right now. He's been stunned. You can see what he's trying to do there. He wants to create space. A little push, a little shove. Why not? Get away from me. Here's one for you now, he says. Right back with the left hand. That worked out really well. Throwing off the right hand after getting tagged like that. Keep it going. Able to cover up along the belt line. Blocks that one. What he was looking for. That's a miss right there by Bad Intentions. Good block. 1 minute to go in a round that feels like an all-time classic. Punch for punch, they're meeting each other. There's the head. Oh, Gholzage stunned and staggered. He is floored by a big uppercut. going to continue on here. I don't even know how he got up.
And neither does he. He's on instinct.
Can he get up from this? He's done it before, but can he get up from a second time down? I didn't think he would get up from that last knockdown. Somehow he has.
But instincts are taking over here, Joe. And then instinctively, he's surviving. He's moving his head. His opponent now needs to go downstairs. Freeze that movement.
And the round comes to an end. We did have a knockdown in that round. Now, Teddy, if you're in the corner where your man was down on the floor, what are you telling him?
Well, the first thing I do is I sit him down. I get water on the back of his neck. You know, I bring him to a sense. I make sure that he's clear and everything. And then I tell him why he got his backside put on that canvas so he can correct it. And he doesn't go out there and get caught again with the same punch.
Able to block that away. It was targeted for his head. He's doing big left hand, and he goes down.
One, two, three, four, five, six.
So that's it.
right.
Unable to
This fight
rise
is
up
over.
and beat the count. A knockout victory.
Walked right into that one.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Let's make it official. For that, we send it up to our ring announcer. He's your winner by knockout.
Everybody but his opponent is happy now. That was an entertaining fight.
For Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. Thanks for being with us ringside.